So we said that there is the United Nations and the Vatican actually bringing out papers that say we need to live in cities, and then these kind of doctrines are transferred to London and New York and sink into politics there. In London, it's the Royal Institute of International Affairs, and in New York, Angelina Jolie and all of the stars are member. It's the Council on Foreign Relations. That's just how it's done. And then they talk about it in the media, so the kids go demonstrating because they check the media, they know what's happening. So when you live in a city close to other people, then your human cells, they register that there is humans nearby. There is a fear of food shortage that this brings out, and we know this from studies of people in camps that get sick easily and die away. That's why they want to have us cramped in cities, in overloaded buses and trains and so on. Then there is a computer in every household, and that's for surveillance, even the cellular phones. So the profiles we have on there, like Facebook, we fill them out ourselves. We connect with people and we tell that account with our profile what our profile is, who we are, what we like, and all of that. It says 5 clicks on Facebook, they know who you are. They can already put you in a box. So the secret services, they have an easy game. We do the work. Then there is the cellular, the Wi-Fi that spreads cancer, of course, and we've got it with us at all times. So we're tracked and we are absent-minded. So we're not looking in people's eyes anymore. Yeah. Then there is the media that always depicts stars, the rise, and then they have the downfall. So when you've got the star you care for and that one gets sick or dies, of course you suffer as well. That's just the storyline that you'll always see on all the stars. Everyone who's rising will have to take the downfall. They call it that these people are media slaves or music industry slaves, but it's just what they need to do to keep us at low energy levels, because we are 99% of human population on Earth, and they're just so little people. So I said that it's the law, medicine, taxes, school, religions, money, and media. By law, no one builds a house without permission, you know that. And also the taxes, they just steal excess money off us, so big projects aren't done by that. And the medicine, they don't sell stuff that has no patent on, they always profit, and they have toxins within that pharmacy, so they make us more sick. Chemotherapy is just that you intake heavy loads of toxins and they make you even sicker. So at school, you learn groupthink. You learn to follow the leader. It just happens when you're at school for 9 years in Switzerland. After that, what the group wants, you learned to register. And then you either become an outlaw, an outsider, or you follow when you're weak. You need to follow because you think you don't get food. If you're not following, it's still that small group of people living with each other. If you're not following that group, you don't get food when that group sits down and has food together. You don't want to starve to death, do you? Well, your biology still thinks you're gonna starve to death if you turn your back to the group. Then there is the religions. There is always like one leader. So you learn to follow the leader, which then in the end won't be your teacher. It will be that politician or that media outlet you like. And that mentality of people believing in Christianity is like the mentality of a child. The people that distribute is said. But when you study the scene writing, then you see it's just health, the topic, and they want to guide you towards health. Then the media, of course, you intake them. It's the blue light that keeps you up. It's the screaming that makes you ill and distracts you, gets you irritated. And then by indoctrination, which is just purely a repetition, the people that are depicted become relevant to us. That constant display of politicians and people, the police and the soaps, the doctors in hospitals, the emergency rooms, make us think that these are the people that you need to ask if you get into troubles. It's good. The politics, the police, the people, the nurses, the firefighters, just all the people they want to have in charge in our life, they depict in the media. Law series, the police solving crimes. There aren't so many crimes happening. And even Miles Mattis says the crimes like hanging of witches and stuff, the Simpson Giles, was a pure invention. It was just fantasy to fill the media outlet and to distract you from certain bills they wanted to pass. So the politicians had reasons to not argue. Yeah, to that fantasy trial. Yeah. So then, here I wrote down that the radio, actually, they pay for the songs, right? That actually just scream at you. And Facebook, if you are on there and you connect with your family because you want to, connect, you're actually selling out because all your original art then belongs to Facebook. And then YouTube. All the content on there is tending towards selling stuff. Like, the creators don't really do art movies. Art movies don't sell anything, do they? No, it's people that really want to sell something, like their business, their courses, their products are on there. It's not just the people creating content and showing a product. It's also the people themselves have a business out. So it's kind of not so artistic anymore as it was. And even on TV, when you watch series, the whole series or the news or the Boulevard magazines are kind of surrounded by promoted products. Like a interviewer is wearing sneakers at the moment because that sneaker is paying to do so. And then Instagram, that's just a one-way communication. You show off who you are. And then of course Wikipedia. We know that the Encyclopedia Britannica was bought by the Rothschilds, which is just a fantasy name. They want to have the Rothschilds out there as a red kind of cloth the bull is running towards. So we always pick on the Rothschilds. So let's say the elite bought that Encyclopedia Britannica. Now they alter stuff in there as they wish, as they do on Wikipedia. Sometimes they're flat out wrong. Like, I was learning on stones and minerals, and they were always, stones have several names, just like chemical substances do have like maybe sometimes 5 different names, all for the same substance, but they were flat out getting it wrong, what those minerals would do. So that stone, grinded stone material I couldn't really produce. With the help of Wikipedia, it wouldn't have been possible. And then wine is just kind of for short attention span people, making us loving these short clips that aren't really difficult to create. Actually, and musically was even worse, because there you were just miming. It wasn't your song, it wasn't your singing. It was just you pretending. So you exploit others' artwork. So in the media it's really just filth. It's seldomly that you have some original artist with his work out. It's rather somebody talks about someone's art. Or then they create memes with your art. Alter it in a way you would never have wanted it. So yeah.